Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everybody doing today? Oh my goodness, I am super excited to be here. We are talking about natural detoxes, myth versus reality. So, we are talking a little health and wellness for my entrepreneur friends and everybody else who is interested in this topic. So, typically I am on here talking about business growth, and I do help my clients with that. However, one of the things that I am super passionate about is wellness, because through all of the years I have been an entrepreneur, which is 11 years now, I have seen a lot of people come through my programs and they do not take care of their health. So, at, and the end, uh, that at the event of COVID over the past few years, I really became passionate about this topic. And I really want to bring it to you and talk a little bit about how to stay healthy, and some of the things that I share with you, some of the things that I do. Okay, so that being said, the first thing I do want to say is that I am not a doctor. I am not giving you medical advice. The information that I'm sharing is general knowledge, is for informational purposes only, and does not constitute medical advice. Consult with a qualified healthcare professional for any health care concerns. Okay, so I got that out of the way. That being said, I really typically share a lot of what I do. Okay. And one of the things that I do is detoxing. So if you are tired, feeling sluggish, and you want to have your body start fresh, let's talk about those natural detoxes. Okay. And that's what we're here to talk about today. So, first, let's talk about what is a detox. So what is detox? So first, let's talk about our body. Our body naturally detoxes. Okay, so let's get that straightened out first. Okay, so you hear about people detoxing all the time. Our body naturally detoxes. However, with the food that we're taking in, with the air that we're breathing, and all the things, we have a lot of toxins in our lives each and every day. So sometimes you may want to take a time out and do a natural detox or some kind of other detox. Okay. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about detoxing. We're going to talk about natural detoxing and what you can do to help your body encourage its own natural detoxing. So, the first thing I want to talk about is some of the organs that, and I know this isn't exciting, but it is exciting if you care about your health. Okay, so often today we hear people that have liver and kidney issues. Okay, so those are two of the primary functions in ridding your body of toxins. So when those two organs are jeopardized, your body is not probably ridding itself of the toxins that it should be. So, the liver, it converts carbs to glucose, so it helps regulate that. And we think of the pancreas in that, but the liver has something to do with that also. And so, if you have fatty liver or something else, your liver may not be actually functioning properly. It also regulates blood toxins, and it takes the harmful toxins to waste through urine. Okay, so think of alcohol, think of medication, and that's why so many medications and alcohol, we all know alcohol can cause cirrhosis of the liver. Well, that's why, because it makes the liver work overtime because alcohol is a toxin. Okay. So the second organ that I mentioned is the kidneys, and the kidneys, they remove waste from the blood. They filter any extra fluid from and waste from the blood. So if the kidneys are not working, usually there's some blood issues and health issues that follow, and also that is excreted in urine. Okay. The last one thing I want to talk about is the lymphatic system, and you may or may not understand the lymphatic system. So you can do a lymphatic drain. There are places that have those. I can't say how well they work or not, but I do know the people that I've talked to that I've personally not had a lymphatic drain. However, I did work somewhere that did lymphatic drains, so I am familiar with them on that level. And I did talk to people that have had lymphatic drains, and they say they feel much better once they have the lymphatic drain. So the lymphatic system really maintains the fluid levels that are absorbed by organs and tissue. Okay, so if you're retaining a lot of fluids, and you could have swelling in your tissues and things like that, so it can really help to detoxify those if they're not working properly. And like I said, sometimes with our food, the air, and the things that we come in contact with each and every day, you may want to consider detoxifying in addition to your body's natural detox. So, we've all heard of detox diets such as juicing, cleanses, and things like that. And they can be beneficial. However, there are some limitations that I do want to talk about with them also. And some of the downsides are nutrient deficiencies and rebound effects. Okay. So you want to make sure that you are doing it under medical supervision and you do it properly. Okay. Because if you're not doing it properly, then chances are you are going to have maybe some rebound effects. With juicing, there can be blood sugar issues if you have issues with that, depending on the juices and the fruit that you choose to use. So, I do want to precaution you guys with that. So that being said, there are some things that you can do to support your body, and I wanted to talk about those things today also. So some of the things that you can do, and I know you probably heard some of this stuff before, but I am just reiterating some of it because I think sometimes we either get lazy, sometimes we forget, sometimes we don't realize why we're supposed to do things. Okay, so the number one thing, water is key. So I always have my cup, and let me tell you, sometimes this thing takes me a little while to drink, but it is in the winter. In the summer, no problem. So I know some of you guys are not getting enough water, but water is key because it helps to flush out the toxins that are in our bodies. And if we don't get enough water, chances are those toxins are just sitting in our bodies and not getting flushed through. Okay. So if you get bored with water, as I do, so you can always add lemon or fruit, or cucumber is always good. I know some hotels have cucumber and lemon water when you come into the lobby. And that's the first time I've tried it, and I really do like the cucumber water. So those things are also very, very good. Or you can add herbs to flavor it. I also use some essential oils. However, caveat there, if you are using and ingesting essential oils, make sure they are high quality, high grade essential oils. I would never recommend ingesting most essential oils. And I'm just going to leave it there. I can help you get some essential oils if you are looking for a high quality brand. Okay. Because I do use a high quality brand myself. So, you can flavor the water. There's so many things that you can do. Also, you want to make sure you have fiber rich fruits, vegetables, whole grains. Now, I want to talk about whole grains a little bit. And this is like a sidetrack from this video. I'm just gonna, just because I have knowledge on the grains that are used in the United States. The grains that are, most of the grains that are used in the United States contain glyphosate, which is not good for us. Okay. So if you are using grains, you want to make sure that they are grains that are not going to be toxic to your body, because you should not be ingesting more toxins than you need to ingest. So I do want to caveat that, because, while, the food pyramid that we've known for so long has the whole grains, has the, the grains in there, not all grains are created equally. And a lot of the grains that we consume and buy in our grocery stores are not the highest of quality. And I will leave it there, but that's for another day. So I do want to mention that, because I would never want to tell you to ingest something that is not going to be helpful for you. So fiber, though, does help to remove the waste from the body. So you want to make sure you get enough of it, because if you don't, you're not removing the waste properly. Limit your processed food, sugar, alcohol, because let's face it, guys, alcohol is sugar. And if you have any kind of medical issues, well, let me just put it this way. Sugar feeds disease, okay? So if you have any disease, okay, you should probably cut down your sugar or eliminate it altogether if possible. Okay, especially things like cancer. It is a well-known fact that sugar feeds cancer cells. Cancer cells love sugar. So if you are ever diagnosed, you definitely want to cut the sugar immediately. Okay, even if your doctor doesn't tell you that, because cancer does feed on sugar, and that's a fact. Okay, now like I said, I am not giving advice. You should consult your medical professionals. Okay, I'm just telling you what I would do if I ever got cancer. I would eliminate sugar like yesterday. Okay, because I know what it does with cancer cells. That's what I would do, and I'm giving you what I would do. Now, I want to give you guys 2 recipes, really quick and simple recipes. Okay. And the first one is for a green smoothie, okay? If any of you guys have ever tried a green smoothie, either you love them or you hate them. I personally, this one is a real simple one that I'm going to give you today. I have other ones that I have tried that are a lot more complicated, and I am going to tell you, some of these green smoothies are absolutely amazing, okay? They are amazing, and they help your body to detox, because you're giving them foods that will help detox. So this one has about 6 or 7 ingredients. So if you want to write them down, the first ingredient is spinach or kale. In my opinion, kale is slightly better, but some people don't like the taste of kale. In smoothies, though, I will tell you that the kale taste doesn't really come through like it would in a salad, for instance. So because it's mixed with other things. However, if you really, really can't stand kale, you can use spinach. I personally would use kale because it's, in my opinion, a little bit better as far as the quality of the ingredients. So spinach or kale is the first ingredient. Cucumber is the second ingredient. So cucumber is that natural detoxifier, okay? Apple, banana. Now, with bananas, like I was saying at the beginning, you do have to watch. Bananas are high in sugar, natural sugar, good sugar, if you can qualify sugar. Okay, it's not refined sugar; it's a natural sugar, and a lot of fruits do have natural sugar, but banana has a high amount of it. So, if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, you may want to ask your doctor about banana. Or maybe do half a banana, cut the banana down. And then you want to add water or a plant-based milk. And I will tell you, My preference on the milk is an almond milk, but that's just my preference. But you can use, oat milk. You can use whatever milk that you choose. Some are better than others. Again, I'm not going to give recommendations on them. You really do need to do your research on the milks. Okay. This set of people says this says people says this. It's just like everything else out there. You just have to discern and choose what you feel is appropriate for you. Now, you may also want to add some things in, such as ginger, lemon, or a handful of berries. Now, personally, I do like those things in my green smoothies. Okay. The ginger is particularly helpful because it helps with digestion, and anything that helps with digestion helps to eliminate the toxins in your body. Okay. So just put all of them in a juicer. I will tell you, when I did my first juice, I actually used a blender, and a blender does not quite do the job. Now, if you have like a bullet or NutriBullet or something like that, that will probably do a little bit better job. You can probably use them, but you want to make sure that they are really blended well. Okay. Because that's it actually releases all of the things that are necessary. That's and you can't get that much when you're eating the fruit, because eating all that fruit is a lot of fruit. But when you put it in a juice, it's a lot easier to consume. Okay. And the benefits of this particular the green smoothie is it's rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Okay. And our body needs all of those to perform healthy functions. The second one is super, super simple. This one is basically, it's warm water, fresh squeezed lemon, a slice of ginger, and maybe a little honey if you want some honey in there for a sweetener. So warm water. And this one I like to do actually when I wake up in the morning, okay, as kind of like a gentle morning detox, get my body moving. Warm water, freshly squeezed lemon, and a slice of ginger, okay, and optional honey. And the ginger actually, it actually helps in digestion. So anything that's sitting in your body from the night before, it's going to help to push all of those things out. Also, this one helps boost immunity and may help with inflammation also. So you really want to be healthy. And this is so simple. Okay. Now, there's other things that come into play, and some of those are lifestyle factors. We all need to manage our stress. Stress actually kind of prevents our body from functioning properly and therefore detoxing properly. Okay. So you want to manage your stress. You want to do whatever you can to decrease your stress and help the body to do what it is meant to do. Like I said, your body is designed to take care of itself, okay? And that includes all functions. So that is why I tend to be on the holistic, naturopathic spectrum. I don't believe in taking medication when I can do things naturally to help my body, or to cleanse my body, or to actually cure my body, because a lot of things are curable if you know how to do it. Again, consult your doctor, because I can't tell you how to do it or what to do, but I can tell you what I do. Okay. The other thing that you want to make sure is you get enough sleep. I know myself, that is something that I am challenged with. I tend to run on less than 5 hours of sleep a night. That's not good, guys. You should get at least 7 hours of sleep every single night, because it helps your body to detox. There's certain functions that your body goes through when you're in REM sleep, when you're in a deep sleep. Your body naturally detoxes overnight. And if you don't get enough sleep, your body is not properly detoxing. So the last thing that I have here is, I want to make sure you move your body. Okay, we've all heard diet and exercise is key. And everything I've talked about today is really about diet and exercise. Not only is it important that we eat properly and nutritiously for our body, we need to think about how our body's using that. And then we need to move our body, and that promotes healthy circulation. Okay, so moving the body helps to improve the heart rate, the muscles, circulation. There's so many reasons to move your body. It's very important. And, I have a health guru that I follow that says you should never, ever, ever have a day that you have less than 10,000 steps. And most of us have less than 10,000 steps. Let's face it. So, if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. I will absolutely 100% come back and reply to them. But what I really want you to take away from today is focusing on the body's natural detoxes. When your body is detoxing properly, it's easier to lose weight. It's easier to do a lot of the things because your body is functioning properly. When your body is not functioning properly, it holds on to some of the things that it should be detoxing, and it prevents you from losing weight or feeling great or all the things. So when you are looking at your body and say you want to lose weight, it's not about dieting. Okay, I really honestly don't believe in dieting. I've never really subscribed to dieting ever, and I have lost I've lost 30 pounds 2 times in my life. And 3 times in my life. And I did it all by actually just watching what I was eating healthier, and watching the portions. So, as Americans, I'm in America, and as Americans, we eat a lot of food. Our portions are ridiculously large. You think of when you go to a restaurant, you get large portions. Don't feel compelled to eat the whole thing. Take half of it home. Split half of it up right away and take it home. I used to do that all the time. Okay. And that's one of the ways that you can feel satisfied, because you're not limiting necessarily like what you're eating, but you're limiting the quantity of food that you're eating, which is, I do try to combine that with eating healthier foods. But I never, ever, ever, ever will choose a diet that I feel is limiting me. Because when you do that, you're sabotaging yourself. Okay. Just my opinion. Again, what I want to emphasize is, a whole foods diet, food from close to the earth is the best. So natural fruits, vegetables, things like that are the absolute best for our bodies. And they're biblical. Okay. So I listened to a different guru who I get guidance from in my health and wellness. And she says, we were not designed to eat meat, because when you look at the Garden of Eden, he provided fruits and vegetables. He said, eat from the earth. Okay. And it wasn't until later, until sin happened, that we ate meat. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that you should be a vegetarian. I'm not saying that at all. I am not a vegetarian. I do eat meat. But what I am saying is that you should eat. God provided the food that we needed for nutrition from the earth. Okay. And that is in the Bible. Okay. So when I am saying to eat as close to the earth as possible, those would be the fruits and the vegetables and the things of the land, okay, that are there for us to eat. But again, healthy lifestyle, hydration, and eat healthy foods. Those are the 3 key things. You've heard it before, heard it again. I have other things that I do support my body with. I can help you if you are interested, because I know our food supply, even when you eat healthy, doesn't always supply the nutrients that our bodies need. So I also do help people to get enough nutrients, meaning the minerals and the nutrients that are not typically in a lot of our food today because our soil's been over-farmed and our soil just doesn't have it in it anymore. So I have products that I use regularly that help me to get the nutrients that I need. Now, people always tell me, "Hey Lisa, you look so young. You look great. You look great for your age," whatever that means. So, and one of the reasons that I do is because I have always tried to eat healthy. I do not drink. Have I drank in the past? Yes. Do I drink an occasional glass of wine occasionally? But typically, I don't drink. Those things, I don't smoke. Those things are unhealthy lifestyles and they will age you. Okay. So when people tell me, "Hey, you look great," or "You are kidding me, you don't dye your hair." No, I don't dye my hair. Okay. So here's the thing: when you eat healthy, your body does naturally what it is supposed to do, which is, the cells regenerate effectively. And actually, I can help you with that too. Um, because I'm testing a product right now that actually helps your cells to regenerate and appear more youthful, and actually to replace some of the ones that, because our cells need help over time, telomeres and things like that. I know you've heard some of these words before in the past, but I am testing a product for that also. Okay, but what I do want to say is I get compliments all the time um, on my skin and my hair, things like that, because it's not typical for my age group. And a lot of people that are my age feel that I look younger than I am. And I'm not, but I'm telling you, I'm here with things that I do to support my body. Okay. So I can help you support your body better too. Okay. So I do want to invite you to schedule a call with me if you want to learn more about any of those things. This is something that it's something that I'm doing on the side in addition to my business consulting. So because this is something that I am super passionate about, and as I said to you guys at the beginning of the year, it's something I'm moving more into supporting people with things like this, because I truly believe, guys, that we have to take our health and our wellness and our lives into our own hands. I think that, we shouldn't depend on the government, doctors, and things like that to tell us. We should be doing our own research. We should supporting our own body with things that we're not getting in our food. I mean, if you research the nutrients that are in our food right now, you will find that your body is probably not getting most of the nutrients it needs. And that is why, as a society, we are sicker than ever. Okay. We are more inflamed bodies than ever. There's so many issues right now. And I want to be able to support you with those things. There are things that I personally use that I can recommend for you. That I can help you to get if you are interested. So definitely schedule a call with me. I am here for you, and it's one of the things that I'm going to be talking about this year is health, wellness, staying young, nutrition, protecting ourselves from some of the toxins, including EMF. Okay. So if those are, if that's something you're interested in, also, I can help you with that. I do use products that protect me from the EMF, which is every single, I'm just going to hold something up here. I have these. I don't know if you can see them. I have 2 of these on my computer, and they help to absorb the EMF radiation that is transmitted. Because if you are using a wireless Wi-Fi, you are getting radiation. Okay. If you are using a cell phone, you are getting radiation. All these things affect our body. So this year, I'm helping you to support yourself with a lot of these issues. Okay. And, these issues aren't new. They crept up on us, but most people don't really take into account how it can be affecting you. If you have problems sleeping, headaches, there's a lot of things that could be coming from some of these outside sources that you can get relief from, simply by getting the nutrition or the protection or whatever it is from them. Help prevent your body from absorbing more toxins than it needs to. Okay. So that is what I have for you guys today. I am super excited. This year, I'm going to be talking about this. And like I said, schedule a call with me. It's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/consultation with Lisa. Actually, let me put the other one up there because that way I'll know. bit.ly/myhealthybody50, myhealthybody50. That way I'll know that you're scheduling a call because you want to talk about nutrition. Because honest to God, guys, I'm telling you the things that I am doing for myself. And I want to help you also. People always wonder, how do you have so much energy? How do you do this? Like, I can help you. Okay. And I want to help you. So My Healthy Body 50 is the bit.ly link, all lowercase. 50 is, 50. My Healthy Body 50. Schedule a call with me. Let's chat. Let me show you what I use. No obligation, but let me show you what I use. Let me show you how it supports me. Let me give you a testimonial, because these things have helped me, and that's why I am on board with them. So that's what I have for you guys today. Peace out. Have a fantastic and a healthy week.